Joanette McGeoch has written and told many unpublished stories, mostly fiction. She has no desire to write the great American novel and only wants to give readers a bit of fun and an escape from everyday cares and a few smiles. I believe this is her first public reading, and this story was written specifically for this event.
Gary, I'm really upset that you made me come next to the last because everybody was so good. And this is my first time and I'm nervous. So we were supposed to kill the librarian. She was nice enough to offer herself, but when we read her biography, she was too nice and nobody wanted to kill her. So I figured we'd make her a little sinister. So my story is overdue. It was a dark and stormy night. Nah, just kidding. It really was a hot and sunny day in August, with a little whisk of white fluffy clouds drifting by. But Julia was in a dark and stormy mood. Sitting on her back porch with her feet on the table, her face pinched tight in thought. Her white shorts rode up her thigh as she nervously tapped her crossed ankles, flashing hot pink nail polish. She took a long drink from the glass on the table. The ice cubes rattled and a few drops of moisture fell on her shorts. Lemonade was her drink of choice. She liked it bitter with lots of rind. She looked like a sweet librarian with blonde hair cascading down her back. Her clear blue eyes, like a china doll's, glistened wide and innocent. But she was not sweet and certainly not innocent. Julia's husband, David, came out the back door. He was short and a little chunky. His plain face had no really redeeming qualities, and his hair an unremarkable brown. But his mind was what drew Julia to him. He understood her. Turning a beaming smile to his wife, he said, "Hey, sweet cakes, what's up?" Julia sighed as she brought her slender legs down off the table. "I found the perp, the one responsible for those reprehensible acts, and he lives right here in town. Aren't you proud of me?" That news made his body tingle. He knew what was next. A little breathless, she said, "I think I can do it tonight. Are you with me?" His eyes gleamed at her. "Oh, baby, you know I am." They had done this before, and the preparations gave them as much pleasure as the first time. Justice would be done tonight. The night was as black as night. No moon, no stars, just gathering dark clouds, a thunderstorm on the horizon. She went up to a little white-framed house and knocked on the door. A large man answered. "Hi," he said. "Julia, isn't it, the librarian?" "Yes, that's me. Hi, Mr. Darcy. I wonder, is your wife here?" "No, she's out for a bit. Can I help?" "Well, it's important library business. Can I wait for her here?" Julia said, batting her eyelashes. "Oh, sure, yes, I guess. Come on in. Would you like something to drink while you wait?" he asked. "Sure. Do you have any lemonade?" "Oh, yes, I do," said Mr. Darcy. Come in here and sit in the kitchen." Julia felt joy run through her body. The plan was working. As John Darcy got the glasses and ice, he was thinking how very happy he was to have this lovely young lady in his kitchen smiling up at him. Julia asked with childlike interest, "Do you read much?" "Well, I guess you know I do. I'm at the library a lot," he laughed as he brought the lemonade to the table. "Yes, I guess you are. What are you reading now?" she asked. "Well, I just finished a Maddie Dalrymple mystery, rock, paper, scissors. I really do enjoy a good mystery." "Oh, so do I. Was it good for you?" she said sweetly. Yes. In fact, it was great." He sat down abruptly, mesmerized by her blue eyes. "Well," she said, "there have been a lot of mysteries missing lately. Have you noticed?" No, I didn't," he answered. Julia lifted her glass and took a little sip. As she moved the glass slowly from her mouth, it tilted and lemonade spilled right on her voluptuous left breast. "Oh no, look what I've gone and done," she said like a petulant teenager. That's okay," Mr. Darcy said as he blushed, jumped up, stumbled into his chair, then quickly moved across the kitchen to get a towel. In a swift motion as his back was turned, Julia emptied the powdered contents of a small plastic bag that she had in her hand right into his drink. He turned back to her and handed her a towel. Her smile was like an angel's as she thanked him profusely, taking her time to rub the wet spot in a slow circle while he tried not to stare. She felt intoxicated. "Well, here's to good reading," her voice like honey as she offered her glass to touch his down the hatch. She felt a sliver of satisfaction as he drank down half the glass. "Bottoms up," she said with a wink, and watched in triumph as the liquid flowed easily down his throat. Suddenly he began to cough. "You know," she said with a crooked smile, "you have taken out 17 books and not returned any of them. And you haven't paid any late fines either." Watching him weaken with a malicious glee in her voice, she continued, "And I am making an example of you to all those people who think they can just abuse the library. Taking out books and not returning them is a serious offense. You think there are no consequences, but there are." But, he said in between gasps of breath, I try to return my books, but sometimes my wife," and he coughed and wheezed, "in her frenzy to get rid of things, she gathers them up too fast and sends them to the Lions Club." His shoulders slumped. She volunteers at the library, and with his last breath he whispered, "She just erases the fine." And he slowly slid to the floor. The poison had worked quickly, but Julia realized she had gotten the wrong man. Well, rather the wrong person. "That's all right," Julia thought. "Justice will prevail, even if it takes a little longer, and David will be happy." She made the call. "Is it done, sweetheart?" David said breathlessly. "Yes," Julia said, "but I have some good news and some bad news." "Oh, baby," David said with disappointment, "it didn't work?" "Oh, it did work," her voice spicy hot, "and I can't wait to see you. But it was the wrong person. The good news is I know who needs to be punished now. Just have to do it again soon." And it was, not kidding now, a dark and stormy night.